Good morning. Welcome to morning stretch and meditation. So I'm just going to take you to my favorite routine of gentle stretching here this morning. And then after we open up the body, feel a little more comfortable in our body, we'll come to sit in a comfortable seat and I'll guide you through a meditation. And the meditation this morning is going to be Surya Bhedana, which creates clarity and a positive mind. And it helps with depression and bring you to a positive mood and well-being. So I think that could be helpful right now. All right, so we will start out lying down. Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined butterfly. Lay down with the knees open and soles of feet together. Place a hand to the heart and the belly. And just connect to your body right now. Really connect to your heart, really connect to the low belly where the breath originates, and then relax through the hips and the knees. If you feel you want support, you can place a pillow under each knee there if the hips are feeling a little strained. And then completely relax here. Let your eyes close. See if you can just let any tension, discomfort dissolve within the body. Feel your body sinking into the ground, the earth beneath, as if you're just being taken in and supported by the earth right now. And take a moment to just feel your internal breath at its natural pace without needing to change anything. Just get in tune more internally. And as you bring your attention to your breath, let your mind completely clear. Whatever's going on in the mind, emotions, fears, anxieties, the mind is just running around in circles. See if you can just take a break from it all so we can bring ourselves to a nice, clear, positive, peaceful state and put us in the right direction to start off. Good. Now together, let's take a deep breath through the nose. Gentle sigh of the breath out of the mouth. And again, a long, deep breath in the nose, starting to open up the lungs more. Sighing the breath out of the mouth and bringing more relaxation and calm into your being. One more like that, a deep breath through the nose. Sigh the breath out of the mouth. Now just breathing in and out of the nose, same deep breath. Slow inhale. Slow exhale, internally moving the breath within the body now. Again, long, slow inhale, feeling the breath rise up the body, creating an opening, space within. Exhaling slowly, feeling the breath move back down in the body, and again releasing from any tension, any stress. We'll take several more rounds here. Long, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Keep it going, your own rhythm now. And just letting the mind be fully engaged with the breath. The body releasing from tension. Each breath movement offering more peace within, more calm within, more positivity and light to your being. Take 3 more rounds of this long, deep breath pattern. Anytime your mind wanders, just bring yourself right back here, focusing back on the breath. All right, now go ahead and draw your knees together. And then hug your knees into your chest. Gently grabbing underneath the thighs or on top of the thighs. Start to move side to side with the knees here. And feel a little massage into the spine, keeping the whole spine grounded and relaxed. Head and shoulders relaxed. Just gentle movements to gradually opening up the body if this is the first you're doing today. And then place your feet back down. Widen your feet wider than your hips. If you're on a mat, about the edges of the mat. Otherwise, just wider than the hips. Let the knees drop together. Then open your arms out wide to a T shape. Start to shift your knees side to side. Feet nice and wide, letting one knee internally drop towards the ground. The other one opens externally. And just shifting side to side like a little windshield wiper action. Starts to bring some movement into the low back, but also into the front of the hip flexor, possibly the quad, maybe deeper into the psoas. So just gentle movements with your breath and just feeling your body. You may see my cats walking in and out of the video here. All right, next time the knees move to the left, let both knees drop towards the ground. Now, if both of them touch the ground, great. If the back knee slightly lifted like mine, you should just feel a gentle stretch there. If you need support under the right knee, go ahead and place a pillow or something under the knee to support it. And then just relax both shoulders and feeling this gentle stretch through the front side of the hip and maybe even to the right side of the low back. If you want to increase this, you could place your left foot on top of the right knee and gently pulling that right knee deeper. And the right shoulder, opening the left side of the neck. And then just keep breathing deeply here. Try not to strain your body or force anything. So if taking a variation doesn't feel good, just come to a place that does. Allowing those long, deep breaths to just move through any tight spots or tension. And to keep drawing the mind present. I'm feeling a nice stretch deep into that front hip flexor psoas, which wraps all the way into the low back area. So right now, this is a good stretch for me. Hope it is for you too. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Go ahead, gently bring the knees back up. You'll keep the feet wide just as they are, and then just move right to the other side. Both knees falling to the right now. Right knee should be able to touch the ground. The back knee might be up a little bit. I'm not as tight on this side. My knee falls a little deeper. You might be the opposite. You might be the same. Again, if you want to put support under the back knee, you could put a pillow there and just rest on that support. If you want to feel more, you can take your front foot, press it onto the back knee or thigh, gently increase the twist. And then keep relaxing the left shoulder, feeling the opening to the chest and shoulder. Head could fall left shoulder. Eyes can close and just focusing on these long, deep breaths. Keep your attention on the body and inward, so where you're feeling a stretch or a pull or possibly discomfort, and direct the breath into those areas. Encouraging your body to open up and release with this breath. Three more breaths on this side. Notice if you're holding your body, if you're resisting, can you relax and let go? Let the body open up. All right, and slowly release the feet, bring the knees back up. We're gonna hug the knees back into the chest and see if you can press the low back down again. If the can't quite grab the tops, you can grab the little rocks here. So if you have a prop like a strap or a towel or something that you might want to use as assistance, you can. Otherwise, you can just use hands on the leg to a point that works for you. So we'll hold on to left knee and extend the right leg all the way down. And see if you can relax the front of that right thigh. Pulling the left as close as your body allows and just gently moving the knee open and then back in. Just warming up the left hip joint, getting some circulation there, just observing how it feels. Keeping the right leg relaxed, shoulders and head down. Again, you could be under the thigh if that feels better. Now we'll straighten the leg straight up to the ceiling, getting right into the hamstring. So your knee might not straighten all the way, depending on your hamstring here. Thigh. If you do have a towel or strap you want to put on the foot and then hold on to that instead. If you're able to straighten the leg, go for as much length as you can so this allows us to lengthen out the back of the hamstring. And just gently pull on the back of the thigh, or maybe walk higher up to the calf or ankle, or maybe even in the toes. Flex the foot and drive the heel away. You'll get a deeper stretch, more length to the leg. Again, work within your own range, keeping the upper body relaxed. And then very important, breathe deeply here. And see with each exhale if you can feel more length, more release in the hamstring, possibly even deepening that stretch. Nice slow breaths here, so encouraging the body to relax and release from being in a tense place. Mind as well. Keep the breath, 3 more rounds here. Taking our time so we give the body time to open up rather than trying to rush. All right, so we're going to use the right hand. If you have a towel or strap, the right hand will grab on, or you're going to take your right hand on the outside of your left leg, ankle, calf, or even thigh there. Left arm opens to the side, bracing the left shoulder down, and then start to pull your leg across your body. And just start to move until you feel a stretch into the outer leg, maybe back into the glute and spine here. Keeping the foot flexed will increase that sensation. And you can pause whenever you feel a good stretch or continue going across until you do. Again, breathing deep. Try to keep left shoulder pressed into the ground. Driving out through the left heel away from the body and pulling the toes back will increase the stretch. Long, deep breaths. Deeper the breath, the more you're feeling here, helping to release tension, any intensity. Invite a softening into your body. Let's do one more breath here. Slowly lift your leg back up. Now we're going to switch the arms. Left hand will either grab onto a strap or towel if you have it, or let's grab onto the outside of the leg. Trying to think what will work best. The outside of either ankle, calf, or thigh here. And this time open the right arm to the ground, keeping right shoulder down. Start to open your leg to the left now, and we'll get into the inner hips and inner groin, inner thigh. Left elbow might just come right down to the ground, creating a little support and a brace there. Your knee might be bent. You might be a little higher. And if you want to go lower, you might even just grab the toes and start closer to your left shoulder. Again, you work within your range here. Try to keep right hip down, so you could even use your right hand to press down on the right hip and thigh here. And then just take some deep breaths. Try to keep the right side body down as you're opening the left side. Very good to open up the hips here. Hips, spine. We might be doing a lot more seating than used to. Maybe not moving as much. Stretching is important and moving the breath through the body. One more breath here. And then slowly bring the leg back up. Bend the knee again. Pull the knee in, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just lengthen the left leg down slowly and shake it out a little bit. Release the spine, release the leg and the hip. And now we'll switch the whole thing out. I'm going to scooch over away from the wall a little bit. Hug your right knee in, either top or under the thigh. And then pulling the knee in as close as you can. Start to move the knee side to side a few times. Again, just feeling motion, circulation, warming the right hip joint. Good. Now start to extend the right leg up. And again, if you strap it, pull down on the towel instead if you can't quite meet the foot. Or grab underneath thigh or calf, ankle, or foot. So again, whatever range you're in, especially if you're just waking up or just starting out, you might need to start more gradual before the body feels a little more open. I've already done a little bit of stretching. And now very, very important to just breathe, long, deep breaths. Relax the body with your breath. Keep the left leg relaxed, shoulders and head down. Try not to strain or force. That tends to create more tension when we force. So we're just breathing, allowing the body to open. Try to keep your breaths as long and deep as you had as we started the practice here. One more breath. All right, we'll use the left hand either on your towel or strap or grabbing to the outside of the right leg, the ankle, the calf. The right arm is going to open to the side, press strong into the right shoulder down. Slowly draw your right leg across your body, starting to feel a stretch in the outer leg. Keep the right shoulder down. Flex the foot and straighten the knee if you want to feel more. And you might be able to grab the foot to feel more. Pause where you need to pause if you're getting a good stretch, or you can come farther across if you like. It's a different stretch this way than just dropping to the ground. That gets more into the back. But if that gives you a better stretch, everyone has, their own unique bodies. So just find what feels best for you. And then keep breathing. Maybe turn your head over the right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. Relax your jaw, the muscles of your face, and just focus on the breath. One more breath here. And then bring your leg back up. We'll switch out the arms. So right hand can be on a towel or a strap, or on the outside of the right leg, wherever your arm meets best. Left arm opens, left shoulder stays down. Using the right arm, open your leg to the right. If you feel like this left hip comes up super easy, press down, and you can even use your left hand to encourage the left hip to stay down, or thigh. And then open up the right hip. So again, we want to avoid this whole twisting action. We want to keep that left side strong and then work the stretch. You can use the right elbow on the ground to create a support. And then just continue breathing, feeling that the left hip is grounding as the right hip is opening. Feel free to grab the foot, maybe pull the leg closer to the shoulder if you need a deeper stretch here. And then long, deep breaths. Two more breaths here. Slowly bring your leg back. Right knee again. Hug it in. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, straighten the right leg down. Gently give the right knee a little shake. Release it. Hug both knees in. And now you can either rock yourself forward and back to a seat, or you can roll to your side and press up, whichever feels best for you. This rock and roll just stimulates the nerve endings into the spine, stimulating, awakening. Can be fun. And then up to a seated position here. Like so. Come to a nice cross-legged seated position. Scoot back a little bit. Now take your left foot either in front of the right ankle on the ground, or for a deeper stretch on top of the right thigh. For anyone that's super open in the hips, you can stack the shins by placing your heel directly on the knee, moving the bottom heel forward, so you're creating this stacking. And this is going to develop a deep stretch in the outer left hip. If that's too much, just on the thigh or just cross-legged here. Good. Hold on to the knees, sit up nice and tall through the spine, relax through the shoulders. Good. And then reach just the left arm up with a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the right. Now you could keep your right hand on your knee as a little support there, or place the right hand to the ground if you're getting a little deeper, and continue stretching. Now I want you to keep pressing the left knee towards the ground. I'm going to take this expression. So trying to keep that sit bone down, and then stretch, top arm across. Relax the right ear to right shoulder and soften the right shoulder and elbow. And take as deep breaths as you can into the left side. So we're working the left side body and even into the left side of the hip and spine there. Breathe as fully as you can. And if you're going too deep that you can't breathe, back off. You can breathe. Three more breaths here. Right from here, we're going to curl the spine forward and reach both hands towards the top of your mat or in front of you. So working into a forward fold now, getting into the outer left hip more. So legs will stay as you were, or make any adjustments you need. Be as high as you need, or walk as far forward as you can. Relax the neck, drawing the chin in, and then again, just focus on long, deep breaths here. Letting the body soften, any tension or tightness just moving out with the breath. Relax your neck and your jaw here. About 3 more deep breaths. All right, slowly walk your body back up. And then we're going to switch the cross of the legs, cross of the ankles if you want. Straighten the legs out, give the knees a little shake first. And then you can switch it out. Right ankle in front of left. If you want to feel more, bring your right heel on your left thigh. Or you can come into the stacked shin of a double pigeon here, depending on your hips. This hip is a little more open for me. Hold the knees for a moment. Get tall through your spine. Good. And then reach the right arm up with a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the left. So you could keep the left hand on the left knee or bring the left hand to the ground. Deepen the stretch through the right side body. At the same time, keep pressing the right knee down and the right sit bone down. So feeling the stretch all the way, right side into hip, maybe even into the spine and glute there. Relax the head and the neck here. Soften the elbow and shoulder. So you're not tensing any part of the body here. Just breathe deeply. Jaw as well. Notice when you're clenching the jaw. Two more deep breaths. And then right from here, we just move the body forward into a forward fold. So working into the opposite hip this time, whatever leg is in front or on top. Continue to walk the arms forward to your own range. Relax the neck, soften the jaw. Long, deep breaths. We want to be gentle with our body because when we force the body tends to react by tensing up, which then doesn't. So starting gradual, and then as the body gives in, then maybe we can go a little deeper. One more breath here. And then go ahead and walk your hands back in. And then extend the legs out in front. And then just give your knees a little shake out there. Release the knees. Movement into the hips and the spine. Right from here, let's move into a forward fold. So just start to walk the hands forward down your legs. And if that's enough, just go ahead and stay right there. Or go as deep as you can. Maybe you can grab your toes. Again, towel, you could bend the knees, place that strap or towel there, and then start to move forward. You could keep a bend of the knees if you really want to focus spine so that you can grab on and gently pull deeper through the spine. So again, you'll find your range, not forcing it, just gently breathing to help open up a little more through the body and relax. Soften the neck and the jaw. Steady rhythm of breath. Take 3 more rounds here. All right, bring your body back up. Good. Have a pillow that you want to sit on, a cushion of sorts, or if you prefer to be in a chair as we move into our meditation, we're going to do a little bit more neck and shoulders, and then we're going to move into our meditation. So you can also already prop yourself up to a more comfortable seat if you like. All right, so hands on the knees for a moment, and let's just roll the shoulders up and back 5 times, up and back. We don't want to neglect any part of the body here. We can hold our tension in so many different places. Neck and shoulders is a big one too. And now move the opposite direction, up and forward. Moving with the breath. Breath is always a part of the movements here. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your right arm up, wrap it around your head, so maybe you're touching just the tip of the ear, the left ear. And then gently pull your right ear to your right shoulder. A nice stretch into the left side of the neck. You can keep the left hand right on the knee. For a little more, you can reach your left arm away. Maybe the fingertips touch the ground. And one more option could be bending the elbow and placing the back of your hand right at the low back. And then seeing if you can draw the elbow back. So that would open up a little more to the front of the shoulder and upper arm as well as the neck. And again, keep breathing here. Good, one more breath. Gently release. Bring both hands back down to the knees and lift up tall through the spine and the neck. We'll switch it out. The left arm reaches up, wraps around, maybe just to the top of the right ear, and then gently pull the left ear towards the left shoulder. You can keep the right hand on the knee, maybe reach towards the ground, or bend the elbow, place the back of the hand to your low back, and then see if you can draw the elbow and shoulder back. Continue pulling left. Keep the breath flowing. One more breath here. And then gently release, excuse me. And both hands come back down to the knees to lengthen out and neutralize. Now bring both hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers behind the head. Start to gently pull down on the head, drawing the elbows towards each other. Draw the chin into the chest, putting as much pressure as you want on the back of the head to draw down, and bring that stretch into the back of the neck, maybe even to the upper spine, trapezius. Deep breaths. Three more breaths here. Go ahead and lift your head up. Let's reach the arms behind now and interlace your fingers together. So again, if you have a strap or towel, you could grab that instead if this is too much. And whatever you're holding on to, start to move the arms down and away, lift the chest and open up the shoulders. Good. So feeling a nice opening to the chest and the shoulders, feeling the shoulder blades hug together. And as you keep that stretch going, you can either keep the head up, or you could draw the chin back down and gently move the head side to side. Feeling a little more through the neck as you really open up chest and shoulders. Keep breathing here. All right, lift your head up. Relax your hands to your knees. Okay, I'm going to set my timer here. We're going to get into a brief little, we'll do a 3-minute breath practice to put us into a nice meditative state. All right. So this is called Surya Bhedana breath, and Surya means sun. So we're going to be breathing in through the right nostril and exhaling out of the left over and over. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale right, exhale left. In order to breathe through the right nostril, we'll take our left thumb, block off the left nostril. Now your fingers can either be straight up or relaxed. Some people like to press the first and second fingers against the third eye and keep them braced there. So your choice, whatever's comfortable. Hand can just be relaxed. You block the left nostril so you can inhale through the right. And then you can take your ring or pinky finger, block off the right nostril so you can exhale left. And then switch again. Block the left, inhale right. Block the You're always going to inhale to the right side and exhale to the left side. That's the breath. So when we inhale through our right side, that's the sun side of our body, the masculine side, the energetic side. So we're calling in the energy of the sun to brighten up, to energize, to activate. And then we exhale out the left, it brings a calming sense through our feminine side of our body, more of the moon side. So this breath helps to create clarity of the mind, a positive mood. It helps us to focus on what's important. Focus more our minds on what's important rather than all the false stuff, the fears, the anxieties. It helps with depression, so I thought that this would be a good one to do right now. So come to your comfortable seat, tall spine, so whatever comfortable seat that is for you. The right hand can be relaxed on the knee. If you like to take a Gyan Mudra, index and thumb tip together, rest that way. Palm can be up or down, your choice. And then we're using just the left hand. So again, start with the left thumb at the left nostril, and then we'll start out. Set my timer here. I'll guide you through a few, and then we'll be on our own. We'll do this for 3 minutes. Just you're keeping the mind, the focus in. Blocking left nostril, take a nice slow inhale through the right nostril. Block the right side and exhale out the left. Switch, inhale through the right nostril, nice and slow. Switch, slow exhale out of the left nostril. And switch, inhale right, maybe counting to 3 or 4. Slow inhale. And then switching to exhale slowly out of the left. Same count if you're using a count. Inhaling through the right. Exhaling left. Eyes closed if you haven't yet done so. And now keep it going. Keep alternating. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Slow the breath down as much as you can. Keep the breath easy, soft, without any strain. So you're bringing this peace into your being while you're also cultivating this clarity, calling on the sun energy, bringing more positive focus to the mind. Tap into a steady rhythm for you and then just stay present with this breath. Let go of everything else. All right, finish off this round, and once you do, just release both hands to your knees. Whatever placement you like, hands facing down or up in a mudra of your choice, or maybe resting in the lap, and just sit quietly in a meditative state. Just equal breath now, in and out of the nose, nice and soft and steady. Keep your mind drawn in. And just feeling the effects of that previous breath. Focus on the positivity of your being, the light of your being. And that this light and positivity replaces and dissolves any negativity, heaviness. Feeling at peace within. Keep your breath slow, stay present. Redirect your mind if it wanders. Come back to the breath, the feeling of peace and light within. Positivity. You're welcome to stay as long as you want in a meditation. If you're wanting to stay longer, please do. If you'd like to be guided out, let's take a couple deeper breaths. Coming back present, reawakening the body and the mind. Bring the hands together at the heart center, pressing the palms together and connecting to your heart. I'll close this practice with the sacred sound of Om, creating the vibration within that comes from our heart space. Vibration outwardly, we share that outwardly as well to all beings, the universal sound and connection. If you'd like to join me, take a breath. And bring your hands from your heart to third eye, connecting heart to mind here. Let's stay connected to our hearts. Find these opportunities to find stillness and breathe, connect together. All these practices being offered. And let's honor each other at a deep sense, at a soul level, at a heart level, honoring divine love and light within all of us. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that this practice and meditation helped to lighten up your being a little bit, redirect the mind out of any fears or negative thoughts or having and bring you more to a positive place within. I will be teaching and guiding a Vinyasa flow, and I think I scheduled it for 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, depending on where you're at. I'm just kind of going off that time, my old Chicago time. So if you want to join for that, please do. Otherwise, have a beautiful day, and we will see you again soon. Much love to you. Love and light. Mwah.